Mid-November, 45-degree day. Turned cold. It's been a while since I've uploaded. Hey, I've been watching a couple YouTubers, Goon Squad and AV Tuning. A couple of younger guys from the South doing some seriously hard work, buying wrecked cars, straightening frames. Maybe you've seen their channel.
And we're picking up our new build. This is gonna be very exciting. Probably one of the most exciting builds so far. Some kind of racetrack event. So this guy probably wrecked, or girl, I don't know. Something like that. That's gonna be really, really interesting to see how all this comes together and comes apart. So guys, stay tuned. Stay tuned, that's all.
Today's upload, all I have really is basically fixing a wheel lug nut that busted off on the Tacoma. So we have a busted lug nut bolt. Changing out today. Support the vehicle on jack stands. After removing the tire, we can move the rotor and the caliper to the side. What we're going to want to do is get down here, undo these two bolts on this caliper and set this aside so we can get the rotor off. Lug nuts will break just from over tightening, from weakness, so that's the case here. Soak that down with some PB Blaster so we can break that loose using a breaker bar. Break this 17mm loose. Have a bucket handy. Set that caliper up there. And then we're going to pound that out using a BFH and a punch. Fortunately, this one goes right behind really nice and easily. We'll take a sacrificial lug nut here with this and pull it through after. New wheel stud in here. That's all good. Came out easily. Larger nut slides through like this. New wheel studs are only like $2. Didn't even booger up the threads. It's pulled through nice and tight. So we're good to go. On that, it's flush. Always like to use a little bit of anti-seize on the surfaces that the metals will be mating up to. This is a 15-year-old vehicle. So now all we're gonna do is we're gonna throw this rotor back on. Keep that tight. Grab your 17mm ratchet. Nice and easy. Put the lower bolt in, hand tight, hand start your bolts so you don't cross threads, always a good idea. Then we use a torque wrench to torque these up to spec. Put the wheel back on, don't over tighten your lug nuts so you don't break another bolt, and problem solved. Probably gonna redo the brakes here on this soon anyway, just because. Pads look good. Generally look through here, take a look at your pad thickness and go from there. The first gen Shirley that we're kind of fixing up a little bit. I've also got a couple of tips for interior detailing that you might find helpful. Oh yeah, the other video I have, which is something that might be interested in, it's been covered I guess in other videos, but I did it recently, and that is replacing the bulb in the dash, the control, the heater control knobs that burn out. So basically it's a dash removal in the first gen Tacoma. So that's all coming up here in the next few uploads. Appreciate your subscribership. Is that even a word? Subscribership? Sounds okay, I guess.